one of the best municipal comics newspapers, Seattle Star. We're going to take a look at an issue right now.
And hello everyone, it is Thomas FANzine Live. We are doing classic zines today, and this is one that I probably should have been looking at for a while, and this is Seattle Star. We've talked about the Columbus Scribbler, the newspaper here in Columbus, comes out every month. This is one of the prototypes for that model of distributing comics. In Seattle, back in the 80s, Michael Dowers and his Starhead Comics, they did the Seattle Star. A lot of things you'll see are very much the same between the two publications, between the Scribbler and the Star. You've got a different cast of characters and actually some that you may recognize. We're not sure who did the cover. It's this symbol. But I do note, and this is really hard to read. I wish he hadn't done the gray background. But the editorial here by Dowers, who also does the design work. This is talking about the theme for the issue, and the theme is art and artists, and comics as art. So we start with a David Miller piece about the graphic genius of M.C. Escher. And this is a one-page quasi-biography of Escher done with some kind of fun stuff. I mean, it says, Franz technique is no longer important to me. I want to express my true inner self. Yeah, as soon as I trim your beard. So, I mean, he has fun doing it. And I love the cartooning on it. Susan Catherine did this next one, which is called The Crowd. And this appears to be things that were overheard at perhaps art galleries. This one was definitely done at an art gallery because most of these quotes were overheard at the diorama, the ICA, or the Hayward Gallery. Well, I'm glad we only put $1 in the meter instead of 2 as they're walking out the door. There you go, Birth of a Notion. Let's see what this one is. The black and white thing was very zebra-esque. That's cute. Got some ads on the bottom here. Recognize the artist? Why, yes. It's Peter Bagge. Some 1984 Peter Bagge artwork. Bagge, of course, was he's been picked up by Fantagraphics. Has a lot of stuff going there. Tucker Petertil does this piece, an interview with an artist, kind of a fascinating character. Bill Shutt does the Cobweb Blues. Nice use of the two color stuff, by the way. A couple more ads. Scud, located in beautiful Belltown. Gotta love the post-underground new wave aesthetic that they've got here. Speaking of new wave, let's talk about our favorite new waver here at FANzine Live. This would be Steve Willis, and he's got a piece that runs down this column on this page, and then it finishes on this column on this page with ads running down the middle, including Starhead ads for Morty the Dog. Kill the artists. And so this is his example of how all of the foo-foo artists pretty much are taken out and replaced by artists that are less parasitical, as he likes to suggest. And I love the devilish look on his face. Part of the Willis Land master plan. Al Greener doing a piece on the artist and talking about kind of the life cycle of the artist who had talent as a little kid, persevered. The pundits declared him a genius. I don't know what I like, but I know art. Then he starts getting into the drugs. He destroys his life. And of course, all of his work becomes super popular, but because he was in a near-death experience, he stops, finds religion. Nobody decides to like him anymore because he's not an interesting person. tries to do a rehab and a reinvigoration through culture. And of course, that falls flat. And so then he just becomes a nice old man drawing his artwork. We've got ads for comics, ads for the Star, ads for Starhead Comics, and then some final Star tunes, the artist and his muse or moose. Using art as an escape. I like that one, jumping out of. So, look, kid, you say you're a cartoonist, so draw me something, Northwest oriented, because they're in Seattle. And he draws a picture of a Northwest Orient plane by Williamson. Again, this is, let's just say he died of a broken art. And the sculpture fell apart on the guy. And then some ads. So this was distributed for free at record stores, comic stores, all sorts of underground and new wave type places. Dowers had quite a thing going in the greater Seattle, Pacific Northwest area. Neat stuff. Do you have any Seattle Stars? Were you part of the Seattle scene? Let me know what you think about all this. Leave a comment if you're so inclined. Don't forget, of course, like the video, subscribe to FANzine Live, and as always, tell your friends, because you don't see zine channels like this and video channels like this talking about things like the Seattle Star. And we've got to keep in mind, this is some classic cartooning here. We got to be talking about it. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching, everybody. This has been Tom. This has been FANzine Live. I will catch you next time.